Good morning, welcome to Chef Danielle's Country Kitchen, episode 19. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Very good, how are you?
Well, not too bad. You look refreshed today now. Nice break, fantastic.
Very nice.
So,
Stalks.
we're talking Stalks sprout. I mean, as you can see, that's the way it's come. Some people think it's come only like that, and that's it. But, so what is really interesting with all that, and people don't use it necessarily,
The whole thing.
then you can use the whole lot. Some people even bake it the way it is in a big oven, cut it in half, whatever. So that, obviously, the top of it, you know, it's like almost a cabbage leaf, although it does taste the Brussels sprout. You can use that for a salad. Some of that as well, when you peel the first leaf like this one, so that's what we've done in here, there, that we generally, in our tray, blanch it very quickly, use that as a salad as well, with that. So that's what we're going to do, okay? Now, the Brussels, you just have to twist them and pull them out, So we've done that as well on the previous stalk, and keep all the leaves, and etc., But the stalk, which is interesting, you can use it, and you can bake it. And inside, there's so that is very hard, the stalk, when it's baked, so you don't eat that, but when you cut it open, inside is a kind of flesh which resembles a bit like Jerusalem artichoke, or a little bit of chestnut puree, this kind of stuff, which is fantastic for you, really good, and you can do lots of different things with it. So that's really interesting.
The 3 dishes from one stalk.
Well, you can, exactly, which is really good, and it's very kind of beneficial for the health. It's actually good value for money if you look at it, and you can use it. And I know a lot of people don't know what to do with it, and that's why they already buy it in the net. Me, I like to buy it like that too. And also, it's the same than broccoli. You see the small stalk of broccoli, for example, which resemble of that, kind of same texture in this group. You can use the stalk, the broccoli stem, you know, or stalk, whatever you call it. Just have to peel it, and you get a beautiful kind of a cylinder which resembles a bit of the salsify, another vegetable which people don't use too much. And also, finally, the good thing with all autumn vegetable, there's plenty, first of all, plenty, and they all can match and mix each other. It's a season where everything who grows can be mixed with each other, and obviously all what we're going to talk about today can be served with venison. It's a season of game. It can be served with pheasant. It can be served with guinea-fowl, which people forget that guinea-fowl originally is a game. And there's plenty from South Africa, and there's plenty in the wild in Africa, for example. So that's what we're going to do today. Okay? All right? So let's go.
Right, let's go.
So look at that. I mean, this is what we're going to use today. Massive, beautiful. So, like I said a little bit in here in the intro, you can use the leaf. We can do a salad with that. Okay? Nothing in here need to be thrown away. So, we're going to do that. We're going to use them. Salad. Or vegetable. It's almost cook them a little bit like the spinach. You take the major part of the stalk away. Okay. So that's for one side. Now those one in here, you just have to twist them and pull them. But also the first leaves, the one which are a little bit loose all the time, we keep them. We're going to blanch it. We're going to make a salad which will be mixed with that one. This one, some people score them like that. Okay? Me, I don't understand why too much, and I don't like it. So I cut them in half, like this. And that's the same. I'm going to blanch them, which will be a little bit, but blanch them on a softer side, not too firm. And after that, I'm going to make a fricassee with it. I like to do that. Because sometimes people score them and then boil them, and it's not my cup of tea, if I may say that. If you know, I don't quite like that. They never taste good. They always go a little bit brown, and when it's going a little brown, it's not the same. You may as well drink the liquid and keep that away, if you know what I mean. Okay, so that's what we do. Also now, you can cook the stalk with the Brussels on the top or without the Brussels on the top. So I'm going to take some more out like that and show you a little bit later. Okay. So, okay, we've dispatched a little bit everything like we said in here. So now I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. You can put it in your oven with it, but we don't need it, yeah? Okay. That's one of the parts, possibly the only part we don't need. Too much, yeah? Although you can roast in the oven, but it doesn't, okay? Okay, well, okay, let's put the mess on side now because it's always, that's the thing, it's making a mess, yeah? All right, another stalk, you need a really good knife. It's really, really tough. So, serrated knife, okay? Put that on side, obviously we waste nothing, yeah? And I'm going to cut this one. You can see it's quite hard. Voilà. Some people just put it on the side like that and they break it as well sometimes, yeah? So let's put that in here, okay? And what I wanted to show you, I clean that. What we're going to collect, it's that inside. So you can't eat the stalk, it's really, really hard. So now we need to put it in a small pan, okay? And we're going to bake it. So drizzle with a little bit of olive oil, a touch of honey, and a little bit of balsamic. That's the kind of dressing you're doing, and some thyme, branch of thyme. So we've done one earlier, so I'm going to show you that because it takes time to bake, and that's the reason. So this is what we've done. Okay, so it doesn't matter, then obviously that's the honey together with the balsamic who give that. But what we are interested, okay, it's what's in the middle. So, you know, you need to be careful. I'm going to use some kitchen towel there, 1 second. Okay, and what you need to do is open it. Okay, so it's quite tender now because I baked it, huh? Okay, so you're going to put it open like that. And what you collect, you can see that really well in here. I'm going to take a spoon to show you a little bit better. Okay, so what you collect in here, the flesh, and what is interesting, the flesh is a little bit resemble to chestnut. When they will cook, you'll see later on. You see, look. So that's what you're going to cook. So you can mix that with mashed potatoes. You can all make that. So you make a mashed potatoes with lovely flavor of Brussels sprout. You can do a puree with it. You can mix that with a mayonnaise sauce, you know, a cheese sauce. And you can cook your macaroni and put them back in here later, you know, in there. Look at that, okay? Okay, and you rebake it in the stove. Of course, this, you cannot eat it, huh? What you're interested in, it's the flesh. It's this beautifulness in the middle. And that is cooked perfectly well, I must say. So I'm going to put that in a dish. So there's not too much mess on my board, yeah? Look at this. And it really tastes Brussels sprout. But that's, look how beautiful is that. Gorgeous. You want to try, young man? So that's the outer leaf we're going to blanch, okay? In the same time than those one, okay? We're going to do a salad with it. And that one, which is done as well, are going to go in here. So salted water, okay? Salted water. And we're going to just pre-cook them like that. And after that, we're going to do a small fricassee with that. Just roasted like this. And we can also put chestnut. It goes very well with that. So that's what we can do on the top of doing another dish with a chestnut. Okay? All right, so here we go. Hello, hello, bonjour. I'm going to do a little bit of mushroom there, sauté, mixed with the flesh in here, season, put back in here with some lovely leaves from what we've done there, and to the beautiful salad. That's been blanched already, yeah? And we're going to make a beautiful salad to serve on the side of this, okay? Small fricassee, like this. Beautiful, okay? Touch of olive oil. That's coming here, that goes in here. You need to organize, huh? Okay, that is blanching, as you can see. Look, nearly there. Look at the color they keep when they cut it in half, and we only keep them quite firm, and after that we finish like that. So we're going to put all that together like that with the flesh. Look at the flesh, the color. That's the flesh of just what we've done there. Little bit of seasoning. So to show what we can do with the stem of produce, it's just quite interesting. But like I was talking to you beside what we were doing, in the past people used to use everything, and it seems to have been forgotten for some reason, because of practicality of supermarket, I guess, because everything is prep and everything. But if you live in a countryside, for example, and you do some of your own vegetable, and a lot of people grow cabbage, Brussels sprout, even artichoke and all that, and you bring that at home, do that, make your own stuff, you know. Yeah. Just barely cooking them, you can smell that already, you see, with the mushroom and everything. Okay. Another drop of olive oil there. I love olive oil, you know that, of course. Huh?
And butter.
And butter. Not too bad in butter, yeah? Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do now, right? We don't need to, we're going to put it back there. See? Look at that. I mean, and we're going to bake it. So because I've done up, I put them in a double instead of a single like they came out. It probably will fill only one. But the smell is tremendous. You know, the smell is almost between cabbagey and Brussels sprouts, if you know what I mean, yeah. And look at that. So like I said earlier, you can also, if you want, drizzle a small reduction of cream, for example. So what we've done in here, you can see the flesh. You don't need, if you want to do a puree or a soup, for example, mixing it with other, obviously you will be crushing it. But the way we came out of the beautiful stem there, we keep it. We've done some mushroom fricassee, we season a little bit. I'm going to drizzle a touch of cream in it. That's it, okay?
A touch.
Yeah, but look what I'm using. It's not a normal thing. And I've got a beautiful parmesan here. And my Italian friend who called Franco from Four Seasons would be very pleased to see that I'm really using a proper piece of 24 months. Beautiful. Yeah, you can smell that. It's going to be happy. Yeah. There. Oops. Excusez-moi. And we're going to put some parmesan there. And we're going to bake it. Back in the oven. Back in here, and in the same time that is ready. So in a few minutes we're going to talk about chestnut. Well, so with this one we're going to do a small fricassee with some mushroom, and you see they blanch and they're already tender, but they keep, the thing is they keep the color, they don't turn brown, because you blanch them in salted water, and sometimes people, and the salt does help to fix the chlorophyll. And when you rinse them and straight away rinse them with cold water to block it, to keep the color together, which is very important. Now, as you saw earlier, we blanched the leaves, those ones which are here, you can see that, yeah, because that you can eat, okay. The stem, obviously, we showed you, we cooked it, we prepared it, and the Brussels sprouts themselves, leaves for salad, and that to do a fricassee. So we use everything about the broccoli and the stalk, which is very important. Which
Sprout.
in fact, sorry?
The sprout and the stalk.
Sprout and the stalk, which in fact used to be, like I said, used in the past. Nobody uses it anymore. So salad, classic salad, a bit of olive oil, salt, black pepper, a touch of balsamic, and off. That fricassee will go there. Yeah. So give those mushrooms nice color. A bit of seasoning, of course.
Just butter? Butter and oil?
Sometimes butter is quite good, you know what I mean? Let's not be, when it's a good butter, it's a good butter. And a drop of olive oil. Oh, and that's enough, otherwise too much. So, like I said also earlier, this is another vegetable who suit to have the chestnut with it when they're ready. So you could add the chestnut to do a fricassee with it. Okay? All right. Put your gas. Look at that. That's going to go with it. Same. Touch of seasoning. A little bit of salt. Of course, always season what you do. It's very important. But don't overdo it and always taste your food. We're going to let it saute like that until there is a lovely golden brown color on the top of those beautiful Brussels sprouts. So me, I love Brussels sprouts when they're done like that, when they're freshly done, when I make a salad. But sometimes you eat them in places, they are brown, so people need to take a bit more care of it and make sure that they don't overcook it. They just blanch it, and after that they finish them, or they roast on the oven, or all this kind of stuff. Okay? Right. So salad, like I said earlier, we use the top end of it, yeah? Okay? This as well, look. I mean, so why would you throw that in a bin? And that is the problem I don't sometimes understand. But also, I understand that some people don't know what to do with it, which is quite common. Yeah? So, put everything. Okay. Touch of balsamic. Voilà. Yum yum. Touch of cherry vinegar, not too much, huh? I like cherry vinegar. It's a good balance with the balsamic. It gives you a kind of a very good mixed bit of olive oil, like that, and a touch of salt. Okay, this is your salad done. I'm going to mix it a little bit. Look at the colors. Look at, I mean, it's simple. Food is very simple and not complicated. If you want to complicate the food, sometimes the result is not better and sometimes even worse. So make it simple. Make it this beautiful salad in here. So that's already a salad ready. Now the fricassee is on the way now. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for, that color. Okay, I add a tiny bit of butter in here. Okay. Saute that, and that's okay. So obviously when you do a turkey you can use that, but for me Brussels sprout, I know it's a tradition to serve that with turkey, whatever, but for me it's really great with game, it's really great with pork rather than turkey. I know it's a Christmas thing, I can understand all that, but if you do it, give it a try with a beautiful roast pork. So this is ready in here, see? Alright. So that is the two things we can do. Look, we've used everything. 1 second. It's very important. People see that we have used everything. Okay, so we're having salad made with the leaf, as we said. Okay, stalk here has been baked, used. That's empty. That's all the flesh. Reconstitute it with a little bit of mushroom there, touch of cream, a touch of parmesan, bake slightly. Brussels sprout in here. We've got. They are here. The outer leaf there, so that's what we call the outer leaf there, are just mixed into salad. So we have used the whole of the Brussels sprout and the stalk. Look at what you can do. So please, have a look. Bite from a gentleman called Franco from Four Seasons. He's the master of top vegetable. There you have.